Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are brand new and you're just finding me. My name's Olivia, and I would love it if you wanted to stick around a while. Hit the red subscribe button down below. Join my channel. I post new videos every week, both kind of curvy mid-size fashion videos as well as my WW videos. So I'd love it if you wanted to check out all of my videos over on my channel. And yeah, subscribe, stay a while. And also you can find me over on Instagram. I'm at OliviaFredaCurves over there. That's always linked in the description box down below as well. So thank you so much for clicking on today's video though. I really appreciate it. We're doing something kind of fun, something different today. I am just trying out some different TikTok recipes. So this was just a little idea I had because I was scrolling through TikTok myself. I'm pretty new to it. I found like at the beginning of, you know, being home and things like that, that I downloaded it, I was looking through it, and there are so many recipes. The recipes that honestly I think are really clever and like very outside the box in terms of thinking. And so I'm gonna try a few things because I really haven't tried TikTok recipes before. So we're gonna go for it. I did ask over on my Instagram if you had any suggestions, and I did get a few. So one of them today that we're starting out with is gonna be one that everybody either has tried or you definitely know about. I'm gonna try and do breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert TikTok recipe inspired. So hopefully it's fun and gives you just some more meal ideas because they're fun meals anyways. But we are gonna go ahead and start with some breakfast this morning. I did go ahead and get myself all ready. Usually I kind of show up like makeup free. I'm still in PJs, but you know, sometimes I look less put together than currently. I just had a little time this morning and felt like I wanted to get myself ready for you guys. But I'm making some, okay, the first thing I'm gonna be making is this Dalgona coffee, which definitely is such a trend on TikTok, and I've seen so many people make it. So I'm gonna try and make it like WW friendly style, which you'll see in just a second. So we're gonna make that for coffee this morning because I've never made it. So excited about that. Second, we are making something called cloud eggs. Don't know, but I came across them and I think that they look fun. So we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna try to make cloud eggs and Dalgona coffee this morning, and hopefully it turns out. Hopefully it's fun for you guys to watch and see. And yeah, that's gonna be my breakfast this morning. So let's get into making the coffee first, because that'll be nice to sip on while I'm kind of waiting for my other part of my breakfast. Okay, so here are some of the ingredients you're gonna need for the Dalgona coffee recipe. You're gonna need obviously instant coffee. You're gonna also need to use either sugar or sugar substitute of your choice. Also gonna need 2 tablespoons of hot water. And then for the base of my coffee, what I'm gonna use as the bottom, I'm just gonna use this unsweetened silk almond milk. And yeah, hopefully this turns out okay. Let's get going. So I just kind of scrape down the bowl and just look at how stiff it is. It's like a perfect stiff peak consistency. So I would say that took me like maybe 4 minutes-ish. So maybe 5. But yeah, I'm gonna now put together the coffee. So here's the coffee. I actually think it came together really nicely. It seems to like definitely float on top. I feel pretty good about the consistency. So I'm gonna mix this together because I think that's how you're supposed to enjoy it. Not 100% sure. Not bad. I'll have it for this morning and we'll just run with it, but I don't know that I would make this on the regular. But let's get to making the cloud eggs. Okay, so for this recipe, pretty simple ingredients. I am just going to need, of course, 1 egg for this because I'm only gonna have 1. And I will mix that up with my hand mixer again. I'm gonna top it with some everything but the bagel seasoning. And then I'm gonna have it on a piece of my WW bread. I'm just gonna toast that up, and that's what we will put the egg on. So simple, easy, quick ingredients, so we're just gonna put this all together. Okay, so here is what we have so far. I've beaten the egg whites for, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes. I wasn't keeping track, but they are nice and stiff peaks, just like this. And I obviously have my yolk over here just waiting to be placed once I have the egg whites baked for 5 minutes at 350 degrees. We make a little bit of a hole for the yolk, and then you add that in and bake it for an additional 3 to 5 minutes. So let's put this on my baking dish, which I am going to spray with some Pam so it doesn't stick, but I'll show you how I do that. Okay, so it's out of the oven. This is 5 minutes, and now I'm just going to add my yolk on top, and then I'm going to put it back in for probably 3 to 5 minutes. I'll just check on it and see what I think in terms of the consistency of how I like it. I usually like eggs kind of like a little bit runny, so. Wow, okay, so it's out. It definitely looks like the videos I've seen. So this is the cloud egg. And now I'm just gonna put it on top of my toast, which I have a little bit of basil light on, and I also have 1 slice of ham. So let's put this all together. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm so impressed with myself for actually pulling this off. Look how crazy that looks. So this is that cloud egg recipe from TikTok. So thanks TikTok for this super cool recipe. This is exciting. Okay, I need to get a fork and a knife and dig into this. It's like nice and eggy and yolky, and then also the egg whites are so fluffy looking and they look delicious. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Let's see. That's so different to so many eggs that I've had and tried. That's really interesting. I really do like that. Very, very light. I really love the everything but the bagel seasoning on it. I think it gives it some really good flavor. I'm going in for another bite. This in total, because I used the basil that I don't even know if I used a point worth, but let's count 1 for the basil, 0 for the ham. It is 1 point for the bread. So this is 2-point breakfast. So it's really, really, really yummy. You should definitely try this if you haven't. It is not that difficult, and it's something different. Like, it's kind of a fun thing to put together. So, okay, really, really good. Okay, so that's my breakfast. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and I will meet you guys back here for lunch. Hey guys, just interrupting this portion of the video to share with you a little haul from Yvette Sports. I do get questions on workout wear and things that I wear, so I just thought I would include it in this video because in my journey I have included working out as of this year mainly. So that's where I've seen a lot of definition and where I've been able to build strength and like things like that that are super important to me. And I have really used a lot of Yvette Sports activewear as my go-to because they're super comfortable. I love how size inclusive they are. They're really great quality, and yeah, they just fit really well. So I just thought I would share with you some of the fit that they just sent for me for this this video. So by the way, you can get a discount off by using Olivia15 for 15% off of your order. So if you're interested in any of the items, I will leave the links for each of them down below so you can check out any of the ones that you are interested in, but we're going to start out with this outfit right here. For reference, I wear size large in all of the leggings. I wear size extra large in the sports bras, and any of the tops like tanks or t-shirts, I always wear large. So that's my sizing reference for you. Okay, so first up we've got the N-fold zip strappy high impact sports bra. I'm wearing again a size extra large. This is definitely built for high impact, high intensity workouts. I was jumping around in this just to test it out, and it's really, really good. So it definitely holds the girls in place. I don't know if you can tell for it being a front open closure. I love that. It does also have some really great strap detail in the back as well. So you guys are also getting a little up close and personal with me today, so hopefully that's all right. Okay, so leggings next. These are the mesh high support running leggings, and these are definitely sculpting. They totally conform to my body, but they also kind of suck me in and control the tummy area. I love that, and I definitely feel like these are perfect for high impact workouts. At the same time though, they've got this like mesh detailing on the side, so there's like a panel of it, which is really good for some breathability, and they just feel like they're going to be perfect for those high impact workouts or low impact, which are typically kind of more so what I go for. So again, size large. Hold up, wait a minute, how cute is this? I really like this. This is the mesh sculpting sports bra, again size extra large, and this is beautiful. It has this whole mesh detail right here, which really kind of gives like a little sweetheart neckline. It's a high neck, but it also doesn't feel restricting, so I really do like that. It's also wire free, so I don't feel like there's any kind of anything digging into me or it's feeling uncomfortable or anything like that. Really nice. I absolutely love that. I absolutely love the fit of this. This might be my favorite of the whole haul. I just think that it's very elegant almost for a piece of sportswear, so I really like this. I think that it would look super cute as well with like a little hoodie over top if you're going to the gym, so this is gorgeous. Okay, so I absolutely love the way that this one looks. This is the Shift Light Racer Back sports bra. It is for high impact as well. This one is again in a size extra large, and I think it's beautiful. Something about a white sports bra just makes me feel happier, just makes me feel a little bit, I don't know, a little bit more awake. Up nice and high on the neckline, but I'm not feeling restricted, which is really nice. So it comes at a great length on the bottom too. Sometimes I feel sports bras can cut you off. This one definitely doesn't. It's got built-in cups, but it doesn't have the wire, so I'm supported without the uncomfortable things that a wire can make you feel. So super comfortable in the back, no lines or digging in, and again we have a nice like racer back detail, which is super pretty. So this is great. And then I think at the top, just so you guys can see, it's got like a mesh cutout little on the perimeter of the neckline and on the side here. So just those little details as well just kind of like make it a little bit prettier. But let me show you the leggings. So these are the N-fold fast high support women's leggings in the teal color, and you guys already know how much I love like colorful pretty things, so these definitely caught my eye, and I love the way that they look. They are also so soft, like incredibly soft. These ones also come up super high-waisted, even a little bit higher than the black, and that's saying something because they were pretty high-waisted too. Not as much tummy control, even though there is a nice wide thick band at the top, but they're super comfortable. From the back, of these is so comfortable, and they will be perfect addition to my workout wear. And finally, we have this Anywhere Mesh sports tank, and this is super pretty in this beautiful purple like lilac color. It's really pretty. It is in a size large, and if you do want something a little bit looser, I think this could be a great option, especially if it is kind of oversized like that. But it's got this cute little Yvette sports in the front, super colorful and pretty. I love it. So yeah, so if you are interested in any of the items that I just mentioned, then definitely check them out down below. I will have them linked, as well as sizing, as well as my coupon code, which is Olivia15 for 15% off of your order. I'm starting a new workout routine this week, so these will be definitely put to use, so I'm excited to wear them. But let's get back to the video. Hey guys, okay, so it's lunchtime and I'm really excited to be making another TikTok recipe. This recipe I actually saw a friend of mine make, and I then got kind of like the gears kind of turning in terms of TikTok recipes. And when I went over and I searched this one, I found it, and that's where I kind of felt inspired to try other recipes. I'm making tomato toast today, so this one I think is going to be packed with that really fresh flavor, super simple ingredients. I just think it's going to be delicious. And if you know my channel, then you definitely know I love tomatoes. But tomato toast is, if you look it up on TikTok, there's definitely a different variety of actually slicing your tomatoes, you know, using cherry tomatoes, that kind of thing. But this one I'm making is when you grate your tomato and you toast up some really good quality sourdough bread. and you kind of run with those flavors, but I am actually going to also include some mozzarella on mine just because I love that with this type of dish. I think it's gonna go really well. So let me just pan over the ingredients so you can see what we're working with today, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get going on lunch. Okay, so here is what you're going to need for today's recipe. You're gonna want some good quality sourdough bread. If you happen to go to a bakery, if not, just grab whatever sourdough you can find. You're obviously going to want some tomatoes. I'm also adding in mozzarella, but you don't have to. You could keep it super simple with the tomatoes. One large slice of sourdough is 3 points. Well, the only other thing that you're going to need to count in terms of points is your olive oil, and I'm gonna toast this up with some olive oil in the pan. Let's go ahead. We are going to grate the tomatoes first, and then I'll toast up my sourdough. So I don't know if you can tell, a lot of the liquid is now out of that, so I'm gonna go ahead with a little bit of salt, and then I'm gonna go in with pepper. Now it's time to toast my sourdough. So I'm just gonna go ahead and slice up my sourdough. I'm gonna go ahead with this piece here, and I think this will be 3 points worth of sourdough, but it looks so delicious. This is actually technically a light rye mix with sourdough. That's what they told me at the bakery, but they said it's delicious. So I'm going to toast this up in my pan next. Okay, my bread's all toasted up. It smells so good by itself, but we are now going to assemble the tomatoes and a little bit of the cheese on the bread. So let's get going. Okay, so there is lunch all plated up. I'm going to go ahead and try this and see what it tastes like. So I'm just slicing it in half. Altogether, this is 3, 4, 5 points altogether, so it's actually not bad at all. So this is what my little piece of toast looks like. Yummy, really simple flavors, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try this. That's so good. Oh my gosh, you guys. TikTok, once again, thank you very much. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna enjoy this, and I will see you guys back here for dinner tonight. All right. So yummy. Hey guys, okay, so it's dinner time and I'm super excited to make tonight's dinner. Tonight's inspiration, well, I'm doing an appetizer and I'm also making a main meal as well. But my appetizer inspiration came from Lauren, who is I'm Louise Lane over on YouTube and on Instagram. I love her so much. I will link her channel and her Instagram down below. You guys should definitely check her out if you haven't already. But we were chatting and talking about the TikTok recipes, and she mentioned the buffalo cauliflower bites, and I also got a few DMs about buffalo cauliflower bites. I was like, you know what, I might have to make them, and thank you so much, Lauren, for the inspo on this. They are supposed to be very similar to a buffalo chicken wing, even in the texture and the coating and all of that kind of stuff, so I'm really excited to see how they turn out. But my next meal for the main event is gonna be this Mexican chicken casserole. Let's get going on the cauliflower bites first. Okay guys, so here is the lineup for my cauliflower bites. I am using already like the cauliflower already in the florets just because easy, you know? And then I'm also using unsweetened almond milk. And then I'm also using just some all-purpose flour. I'm also using salt, pepper, garlic powder, and then it does call for paprika, but I'm using cayenne. Even though that's a little bit hotter, I'll just use less of that because that's, again, what I have on hand. So let's get together this whole little recipe. Okay, so here are all the ingredients. We are gonna go ahead and start with my 3/4 of a cup of flour. I'm just gonna put this into my mixing bowl. And then I also have in my, for my spices, I have a teaspoon of salt. I'm supposed to have 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, but I'm not gonna have 2. I just went with 1.5. And then I'm also going in with a 1/2 teaspoon of the cayenne, and then I have a little bit of pepper as well. So we're gonna go ahead and put all of this into the flour as well. So I'm gonna mix this together first. Okay, so all the dry ingredients are mixed well, and then I'm gonna go in with a full cup of my unsweetened almond milk. So here's the batter all mixed together. Just mixing around this cauliflower, just have a few in to start. Just wanna get them coated in the batter. Guys, look at my little cauliflower bites. I'm so excited. So they have the batter all over them. They are going in the oven at 450 for 20 minutes. Then I will pull them out and they will get coated in the buffalo sauce, and then they're going back in for another 20 minutes. So it'll be 40 minutes in total, but I'm so excited to get these all cooked up. So let's go. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on the buffalo sauce, but if you can see already, these bites are already super crispy. So impressed already because the batter obviously, like, I don't know if you can hear that. Like, they're crispy. So I'm gonna use for my sauce the Great Value buffalo sauce again, because I'm not a big buffalo sauce girl. So I'm just gonna use this, and you can have up to 3 tablespoons for 1 point of this, which is great. So I'm just gonna see how far. I guess I should probably shake it up first, just in case. So I'm just going to pour in a little bit into this bowl and see what I can get for these. But I'm not going to throw them all in. I want them to try and stay as crispy as possible. So I'm gonna take them kind of one at a time, just coat them up, and then I'm gonna put them back on my baking tray. I'm just gonna go ahead and prep my Mexican chicken casserole. This one is quite easy, so it's just throwing a bunch of ingredients together and throwing them in a casserole dish and baking it all away. So I already cooked up some chicken breast and I shredded it, so I have this here. I'm just gonna read the ingredients so I get it right. 4 cups of shredded chicken, 2 cups of salsa. You also need 1 can of corn, 0 points, 1 cup of black beans drained and rinsed, 0 points. You also need half a teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of cumin, not sure. And then you also need 1.5 cups of Colby Jack cheese. I, however, don't love Colby Jack cheese. I just don't love a spicy cheese, so I'm going to just use Great Value Italian style blend. So I'm basically just going to mix everything together in this big bowl here. It goes in at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. So let's mix all of this together and I'll show you how I do it. So this looks like it's close to a cup, but let's see. You want a can of the corn. I also drained this. Cup of black beans, garlic powder, half a teaspoon. I was mixing this and I was thinking it was a little dry, and then I remembered it's 2 cups of salsa. So we of course have to add 1 more, which should give it the texture that we want. Okay, so here's the casserole before it goes in. It looks so good. Into the oven now at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. Okay, so here is the appetizer plated up. It's not the prettiest of meals because I could have done better with the plating, but it does look delicious. I do wish I had some like green onion just to chop up and put on top, but this looks so good. I am gonna try one on camera just so you guys can, I can tell you if the texture is similar and all that kind of stuff. So let's try one out. So I'm gonna go ahead with kind of a smaller one just to try it, and I am gonna dip it in the sauce just because I know buffalo for me can be a little bit spicy because I'm a wimp when it comes to spice. But let's try it. Let's see if it has like a chickeny texture. So it doesn't have like a full chicken texture, but I can see where it's a little bit similar, a little bit spicy for me. I don't know if you guys can see, it has a flaky kind of texture. Okay, well, I'm gonna have this with my boyfriend. We're gonna have some of the appetizer, and then we will have the casserole for our main meal. Okay, so here's the casserole. It's all pulled out. It smells incredible, guys. I'm so excited. So my dinner is done. It looks just like this. TikTok, excuse me. Let's go for it. That is so, so good. I'm really excited about this. The Mexican flavor is totally there. 4-point meal, so low in points. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this, and I will see you guys for dessert. Hey guys, so It's actually the next night when I'm making dessert. So sorry that I didn't finish up the day yesterday, but after we had the Mexican chicken casserole, I ended up like pretty much going to sleep. So I am making the dessert tonight, so hopefully that's okay. I just wanted to make sure that I gave a dessert option as well. And I think this one is gonna be really delicious, fingers crossed, and I think it'll be a fun one to share. So we have our final TikTok recipe, and let me know if you guys want me to do more videos like this and I can share more fun TikTok style recipes. For our final recipe, we're going to be making a chocolate molten lava cake, which are one of my personal favorites. I love them. So I'm gonna try and attempt this kind of like, it's supposed to be kind of like a healthier version, and the points aren't too bad either. Per cake, it should be about 4 points. So not too bad, and something that hopefully will be super delicious. Okay, so here are all the ingredients that you're gonna need for this recipe. So you're gonna need a big mixing bowl so that you can combine everything together. You are going to need 1 banana, mine's pretty ripe, so I'm thinking this will be easy to mash, vanilla extract, 1 egg, some flour. You're also gonna need chocolate chips, something of your choosing to put in the middle. If you have lilies or something like that, that would be lower in points, that would reduce the points on the recipe that I created. Then you're gonna need Greek yogurt, fat-free, 0% is what I have. I'm also gonna use peanut butter, so you need a tablespoon, or I'll let you know what the exact amount is, but you need peanut butter. And I have the American Dream nut butter and cookie batter, and I think that'll work really nicely. You're also gonna need some like cocoa powder, and then some baking soda. This one I've had for a little bit, so I'm hoping that that's okay in the recipe, but I guess we'll see. So these are all your ingredients. Let's get to prepping. So they are out, and I'm actually pretty surprised at the height we have here. Look at how much they have risen. But I don't know like if they're fully done in the middle, and maybe that's my mistake that I overfilled them, but they look good. I mean, they look good. So I'm just gonna let them cool for a little bit, and then we're gonna come back and try them. Okay guys, so this is the lava cake all finished. It is cooled down, so it actually looks really good. It like lost a little bit of the height, but I think that's probably for the best. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try this. This is only 4 points, so if this is good, this could be a new favorite. Okay, pulling my pants up, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I think it's cool enough to touch. It's cool enough to touch. So I'm gonna go straight in the middle. Okay. Definitely gooey in the middle, which makes me feel like maybe I should have cooked it a little longer, but it has cake on the outside, if that makes sense. So let me just give you a little close up. It's not gonna close up because I'm in the shot. Okay, there you go. So if you can see, let me try. Let's try. Not bad. I feel like I didn't get it completely right. Like, I think that there should be a little bit more of the cakiness. So I think what I did wrong is I overfilled it, because I bet if I didn't, that it would have gotten even more cooked on the inside and less gooey in the middle. So it's actually quite good though. I'm impressed with that, because for that amount of points, and it for being like a pretty freaking good dessert, is it exactly like a molten lava cake? No. but that could be my fault. I think honestly next time I would definitely make sure that I only filled like a ramekin like this. I would only fill it up kind of halfway just to make sure it's cooking all the way through. Otherwise, yes, TikTok, yes. So that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me on this what I eat in a day. Technically, it's 2 days because of the dessert tonight. So hopefully that's okay and you guys don't mind. I just wanted to make sure I got a dessert in there for you, and I had a little bit more energy to film the dessert tonight, and I think we sort of kind of nailed it. We know how we're gonna do better next time. That's the main takeaway here. Let me know what you guys think about a video like this. Do you like something that's kind of like almost like a challenge in a way, like trying different TikTok recipes is kind of fun and like just something different? And if you guys try any and you want to share them with me, definitely tag me in them on Instagram. I'm at OliviaFredaCurves over there, so definitely come join me over on Instagram. I would love to have you. And if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out me and helps out my channel, and it would mean the world to me. Also, I am getting up there in terms of subscribers. If you aren't subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. My birthday's in December, and if I can hit 25K by my birthday, I will be so blown away and so grateful and so excited. So if you aren't subscribed already, please do remember to hit the red subscribe button down below. And by the way, you can definitely check out all the event links down below if you are interested in shopping any of the event sports activewear that I tried on earlier. But yeah, that's gonna do it. So thanks again for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you are having the best day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.